Good morning. It's Friday, last day of the official working week, but I'm not even working, so I'm not even thinking about that. Here's breakfast: two slices of toast, plenty of butter, and blackcurrant juice, and that's it. Not a very exciting breakfast, but that's what I need at the minute. I need to keep up with these less exciting breakfasts that will help me keep losing the weight, along with lunch and tea, dinner and tea, whatever you want to call them, and any snacks. So, yeah. So today, I've got to edit yesterday's video, so I've not even started, which is not like me. So that's what the morning's going to be dedicated to. So you're not going to see too much from the morning. To be honest, you don't see too much of my day anyway, so I try to tell you as much of what I'm doing, but I don't show you too much. So I'll do the editing this morning, and then this afternoon I'm going to go for a nice long walk. I'm going to go to Heaton Park if the weather holds out. It's looking okay at the minute. It's bright out there, but it's a bit overcast, so hopefully the weather's going to hold out for us. Um, Other than that, nothing else planned. It's quite nice. Man, I almost forgot. I've got to take pictures of all the food, haven't I can tell you now, that's roast turkey in there, and it was well, all four quarters were there. So I'm going to enjoy this last slice, and then I'm off out. So I've made it to Heaton Park, and they appear to have a load of new signs, which is nice. So I'm now in front of Heaton Hall, which, as you can probably see, is in a bit of a state of disrepair. Well, actually, it's under renovation at the minute, so they're doing something about it. But that's not what I found interesting around here. I'll just pan around this way. What I'm showing you now is a ha-ha. H-A-H-A. Yeah, I had no idea what it was either till I bumped into it earlier. There's a sign up there that explains it. Now, let me just try and see if you can see it. So I'm guessing right now you're looking at an empty field. What is he talking about? Are you seeing it yet? What about now? Well, now you can see it. It's this little patch here. But this little patch here is a wall. Now let me explain on the other side. So this is probably a better look at it. The ha-ha is in full view here now. What you've got is the grass goes up to... Oh, it actually goes all the way up to the wall, but at this point here, which is probably a couple of yards away from the wall, it starts to sink until it's down there. Now, the idea here is that on this field in front of Heaton Hall and other halls, back in the 18th century, you would have had grazing livestock. And you don't want them coming up to your front door. So you build a wall. But then, by building the wall, you're interrupting the view going down to the, in this case, down to the gatehouse. You won't quite be able to see it, I don't think. So, by building the wall sunken down and then sink the ground down like that, what you get is a uninterrupted view, as I showed you before, all the way down, while still under protection. Now, obviously, there would have been points where you could go up the ha-ha. Presumably that gate had a gate on it. Obviously now it's just an open wall, being the park. Now, there is a sign at the end, which you probably just about to see there, that tells you all about it. I've taken a picture and I'm going to put that up about now for you. What concerns me is that sign feels the need to tell you, despite describing the ha-ha in great detail, that there's a sudden drop. Yeah. If you couldn't get that, you're really in the wrong place. Horned livestock grazing. I don't see it. They must be unicorns. Heaton Park is full of spaces like this. Tunnels of trees, actual tunnels as well. And probably less noticeable
is the tram, the Metrolink, goes underneath Heaton Park. I don't know exactly where it goes underneath, but it does go underneath. So that's obviously a bit of an ingenuity from, well, when it was a train, probably in the 50s and 60s. But yeah, it's a beautiful place, as you can see. But my time here is up. I need to head back home now.
Okay, so I've got home from that walk now, and if anyone's been keeping track, you'll probably know, even though it's Friday, and the week is Sunday through Saturday for what I'm doing, I've already beaten my step target for the week. So I'm basically now entitled to a rest day tomorrow if I want it. Knowing that I'm going to weigh in on Sunday, though, I'm not going to do that. I am, however, absolutely knackered, so there won't be a late night walk tonight. I have done enough steps to cover that anyway. I am this close to ordering a takeaway right now. I'm that tired, but I'm going to be making tea shortly. It's not yet. It's not time for it, and hopefully I'll be able to continue resisting. I'm going to do my best on that one. Feel free to slate me in the comments if the next thing you see is a takeaway. Okay, so I resisted. I absolutely resisted going to takeaway. Got done in the hall. Jacket spud. Yeah, and 4 veg again. So yeah, I am really trying, guys, and so far I'm doing well at resisting doing stupid things like takeaways, that sort of thing. But it's hard. It really is. I know I'm going out for dinner on Sunday, which I'll explain more on the day about, which is one thing that I'm keeping in mind so that when I'm thinking about going for takeaway again, I can say, no, don't do it, you're going out on Sunday. So, yeah. So that's Friday over, which it's gone pretty fast, I've got to say. That food I just had, better than a takeaway. In terms of how good it is for me, and not quite as good as I've been all week. I think there was a lot in that totem hall, but what I needed to do to see me through. I am pretty tired at the minute, so I apologise if this turns into a bit of a ramble or a rant or something. It's something I do when I get a little bit, well, quite a lot tired in today's case. So, just a couple of future plans that I want to make you aware of that may well make their way onto the vlog. First off is my office space in here. I don't like it. That's a simple way of putting it. It's very haphazardly put together. Hence why the bed's all covered in all sorts of stuff like the magazine I got from EGX, which I've not even really looked at, to say the least, but that's another story. And loads of paperwork that, quite frankly, I should just get rid of, because I don't need it. But what I'd like to do is start getting a comfortable space together. Now, I'm recording this at the minute on my Mac webcam, mainly because it's just convenient for putting it into the software I use on the Mac, which is iMovie. It's free software, basically. But also it is, for sound purposes, better than the webcam on my Windows PC, because that seems to pick up every little sound that I don't particularly want you to hear. So a constant fan whirling in the background, those sort of things. Something I didn't really notice till I started editing these videos together. I don't know why I hadn't noticed, but when I started doing that, and especially that dual screen one, which was a disaster. But I hope you put up with it quite nicely. The sound from that came from the Mac microphone rather than the Windows. It's a Microsoft LiveCam microphone. It probably is a very good microphone, but I have a lot of noise going on in here apparently. Another thing as well, I've got 2 desks haphazardly put together. If I start moving that to show you, it's going to get complicated, so I apologise. I'll show you another time. So what I plan on doing, once I've got the final details sorted, and I get enough spare time, is a full remodel of this space, just so that I can say I've got a proper desk going along. I've already got my first shelf up there, and there's room for a second shelf, but I'm not really using the first shelf properly yet. Again, probably all come together towards the end. Proper plugs, proper cable management. At the minute, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess for cables. If a professional gamer came in here, they'd take one look in here and go, "I'm out," and just walk away, and I don't blame them. Also, you see this nice big. I can turn this at least, so there's a nice big screen there. That's my old TV from downstairs when I replaced it 2 Christmases ago. Yeah, so this is the 2 years now it's been up here. I brought it up here and it serves as a second screen for my laptop, which is a bit odd because I've got the big screen, my PC screen, and then my laptop, and then my Mac. So it doesn't actually flow. So that's something I'm looking to sort out. Get a proper full new long desk all the way along here. I've got some proper office drawers to move into here once these get moved out. Excuse me. When that's happening, I'll make sure I'll give you advance notice, because what you probably find is the vlog will temporarily be delayed whilst I sort out how to do it. I suppose I could move my Mac downstairs onto my kitchen table, but you've seen the size of my kitchen table. It's not very big, but we'll work something out when that happens. And again, I'll just make sure you know what's going on so that I'm not disappointing people. That's the main thing. I mean, worst case scenario, I film 1 take vlogs that week and upload them from my iPhone if I can get that to work. The second future plan is for latter half of next year. Part of the reason I want to lose weight, and I have mentioned this, I'm just going to get rid of the blue there, that's better. I have mentioned this previously, is to be able to go on rides in Orlando, Florida. Namely Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, all those sort of places. There is a plan in place, provisionally, nothing booked, nothing set in stone, but provisionally saying that we're likely to go next year, November, December time sort of thing. Again, when that happens, the daily vlogs will be ceased, if I'm still doing them by then. I may have completed the journey and be working on something completely different by then. You never know. But if I am still doing a daily vlog, it will cease for a while I'm away, with plenty of footage taken while I'm away, of course, so that when I get back, I can show you what I've been doing, and hopefully showing you that I've stayed on track even though I'm eating American junk. But that's extreme long-term planning. So really, I'm only telling you that now because I'm thinking about it more than anything else. So that's the future plans thoughts about, but the immediate concerns are this week and next week, of course. So tomorrow I'm going shoe shopping because my trainers are a mess. And for the first time in years, I'm going to have trainers which are not Skechers. I've had a problem with Skechers recently. Their trainers fall to pieces at the minute. So I'm going to look at something a bit different, and I've got to work that bit out tomorrow. If I can get a swim in, I will do so. That way I've got my 2 in for the week. Healthy living for tomorrow will be good. And then Sunday, we do have a family event in the afternoon, which means I'm going to be eating out for that. Other than that, there's nothing else planned. So, again, beyond the eating out, everything else will have to be as healthy as I can. You'll get the weigh-in on Sunday morning. So, if you like what's going on, give us a like. Dislike if you don't like it. I honestly don't mind. But if you are giving a dislike, please give a comment just to explain what I can do better. Because I don't get this. If people dislike things and they don't say what they don't like, I don't know what I can do to improve it. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and share this out. I don't mind. And in fact, I prefer it. There's no point in me doing this if it's not shared. And wow. Yeah, comments. Sorry, this is just proving how tired I've got. I've blanked out my closing script for some reason. So, yeah, likes, dislikes, comments, subscriptions, sharing, all those things, all appreciated. Thanks very much for watching today, guys. That's a wrap for today.